afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Number 50, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks.
Striding into the box, Theo Jamison. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tapia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Blake Swihart.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Jamison is in pursuit. At the plate, Raimel Tapia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jamison. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far? Trying to pick things up where we left off. Theo Jamieson. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So
there's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzara ranging back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead swells to 7-0.
boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the... Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-1 the final today. The Detroit Tigers hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Number 50 earned his 5th win of the year. Ross Stripling records 8 outs on his way to the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Chris Costa will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact.
Stepping up now, Theo Jamieson, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Theo Jamieson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and the Nationals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Theo Jamieson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Linder has it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Jamieson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Oh and 1, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tigers are out in front 6-1. And now for Washington, Victor Robles. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Last strike now for the Nats. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Detroit Tigers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Costa earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Interleague baseball next. Number 71, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting
into the box. Theo Jamieson is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Jamieson.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Robles is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Into the box now, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Ready once again, Theo Jamison.
Number 15, Theo Jamison.
From the stretch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 42 on the season. And the Tigers have cut the gap to 3-2 now. Ready for another shot now. Richie Ortiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Striding in to start the ninth, Theo Jamison, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Rodriguez.
The designated hitter.
Jamison gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Rodriguez.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right.
Halfway.
Betts is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, number 4. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Last breath for the Tigers. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Joe Ross earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Carlos Rodon will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's
standing in Theo Jamison. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Phillips is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Ramirez on second. Goodrum on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jamison is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A pause, and the 0-2 to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone, and that one has some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Next for the Tigers, Theo Jamison. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. In Theo Jamison, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here comes the first pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 43 on the year for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this.
Ready to take his hacks again, Theo Jamieson, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch. Hard hit at third. Moncada has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Tigers lead one. Score remains tied at 4. Stepping into the box, number 8. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The second baseman, number 8.
Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Jamieson is there, and he's got that all-important first. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Chicago White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Steven Matz earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can.
Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And there's a base hit on the line. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Settling in now, Ricky Rodriguez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Jamieson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is popped up near second base. Number 20 has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Next up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart.
The left fielder, number 14.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, number 4. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Last month wasn't very kind to this guy, and he's one of the better hitters in all of baseball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. One left for Detroit. They still trail 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jameson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Skied into very shallow right. Jameson coasts under it, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave one. They're up 2-0. Into the box now, Jameson, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Jameson.
First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Phillips going back. Wow, that's up onto the patio. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Tigers have cut this to a 2-1 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him.
Jameson, he's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Phillips going back on it to the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Stepping in, Ricky Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ricky Rodriguez.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that means
14.
Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it 1 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 4. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Coming to the plate now, number 39, And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Last breath for the Tigers. Looped out toward third.
Stand up.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first two of this three-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Chicago White Sox, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Pablo Lopez earns his 8th victory of the season. Aaron Bummer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Joe Musgrove gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3.
At the plate, Theo Jamieson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right. Puig is there.
Run it hard, you're scoring.
And he brings it in on the warning track. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Moncada, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Jamieson looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Jamieson. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Popped up. Moncada camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch.
Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. He went down on strikes last time up.
Not shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Wow, that's up onto the patio. Solo shot to right center. 45 home runs now on the campaign, and it's a 5-3 game now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Ready for another chance. Number 38. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the big hitters bullpen. Blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as it is now 7-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, Dero. Wind blowing in like it was today, and the ball still leaving the ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jamison. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and a liner. Foul. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the Bruins and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Chicago White Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joe Musgrove pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. Chris Costa was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aaron Bummer records the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.